All right, so we're live with 52 weeks of Rust, Assimilate Rust, and I'm going to dive into this code space here, launch it, and get started. Really nice about code spaces is that they're able to really pick up from where you left off last, which is pretty cool. And I don't remember where I was at. Finish setup. Let's see where I'm at now. Cargo. So add a new setup script for configuring code spaces. I see the Rust CLI book. Cargo new. Okay, yeah. So we'll continue to look at this. Let's take a look at this. So Rust CLI book. What did I find here? I see. So it's some ideas here for building stuff. Oh, I see. Here's the GRS tool. And if I look at the source code, this was the search for a pattern in a file and display the lines that connect to it. Okay, good. So I'm going to continue on this command line tool thing. Let's try to run it again. I wish I would have put the oh, I guess I did put the documentation about how to run it. Let's try. So if I cd into GRRS, how do I run this? We would say cargo run. Cargo run dash help. Let's see. So cargo. Oh, cargo run GRS. Yeah, let's look at this tool. First implementation. Nicer erroring. Output for humans and machines. Definitely looks like a pretty cool little example here. Parsing command line arguments. Oh, I see. Cargo run, some pattern, some file. I see. So if you run it with no arguments, that's why we weren't getting anything. So let's go back to this. Run, say, how about since I'm in this repo, let's look for this. That's the pattern. And then it's going to be some files. So I'm going to put this into the documentation here so that I know how to run it in the future. So it's going to be file, which would be source main. Do dash run, some pattern, some file. Pattern and path. For some reason, it's not make this program pattern path. And I don't know if it needs the full path or not. Cargo run. This everything. Found foo, which wasn't expected or valid in this context. Yeah, so we have a file named foo. There we go. Maybe if I look at history, will it show us? Nope. Would have been nice to have written down how to run this tool. Let's try to figure this out. So cargo run and pass in Name of the country. Let's look at this. How about fancy? Let's try to find that. Or yeah, fancy food.txt. Okay, so it's just a little clumsy the way the tool works. What if I just said hyphen? Will that work? Yeah, I guess it did find the hyphen inside there. Okay, so I should just put this into the documentation so I don't get confused next time. So to run it, run this tool, do the following, and you will see its output. And then there we go. So we got that working. Now, what will be cool is to continue to build off of this style, and let's build out a tool that can say episode 13, use a popular REST crate. Let's CLI. How about that? See if we can find one. So let's go to REST crates here. And here we go. REST crates. We can see that the most downloaded is this one. Is a parsing library for parsing a stream of REST tokens. I'm not smart enough to know how to use that one. We have random number generators. That looks pretty cool. So you can do random number generators, which I guess might be a cool thing to play with. We've also got quote. What else we got here? Auto config. Popular keywords. Look, there's 3,000 keywords for CLI. Wow. Command, but let's look at this real quick. Oh, here we go. Clap. A simple to use, efficient, and full featured command line argument parser. If we look at this, here we go. Here's the clap docs here for more examples. Here's all the docs. Simple program to greet a person. I like this. I don't know if I had found these exact docs before, but I'll just put in, to all this clap docs are pretty useful. And a demo, a simple to use. Yeah, so the whole phrase repeater thing is definitely pretty cool. But let's mix this with a rand or something like that. So I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to go to crates. I'm going to look at this. Add this to your cargo file. Documentation. The REST rand book. Wow, everyone's got a book. Interesting. Getting started. Here we go. So we can use random immediately. If random generates a Boolean, print heads. Well, that would be kind of fun to play around with. Oh, let's try this playground link. So what if I just want to only get the, actually, I do like slices, die roll, Boolean. Let's try this one first. Let's try to get a Boolean here. Heads. Okay. And if I run it again, heads, run it again. I see. So it's non-deterministic. Oh, if random. Okay. So let's see. What about a shuffle? Seems more interesting. You can do pick a random number. Seems a little more like what I would be interested in. So let's try that. This should randomly give us a number. There we go. X is this. Y is this. Die roll is 2. Number from 0 to 9. So 2. I see. So it picks. So X is 1. Oh, random number. Oh, I see. And then this is a random die. I see. These are all different examples. So pick a number between a range. I see. Okay. So yeah, I got enough detail now. Okay. So I know how to do this. So that's what I'm going to build. I'm going to build something with a very popular crate. And that's our goal. So goal is build a CLI clap tool that generates random numbers in a range. How about that? So let's start here with again my hello world. A quick start. You can create an application with a struct and some attributes. Where is like the actual quick start where it says the hello world here? Derive reference, builder reference, cookbook. Here we go, cookbook. Cargo plugins. I'll have to look at my documentation here. So what did I do last time? So I said cargo new, added a setup script. So let's build another one. So let's go up here, call this cargo new rando, rando CLI. Rando CLI. Let's try that. Let's change into rando CLI. If we look inside of rando CLI, we're going to, I believe, need to tweak this. So let me look at this one, what I did before. So we got this, which is good. So let's go to my rando CLI here. That's good. But then I also want to do the random thing here. So if I go to getting started, API or the guide. So how do I add this to my crates? Let's do this. Let's say crates again. Let's go to random. It just says add this to your cargo file. Okay. add this, that. Okay, that looks maybe good. So now I need to go to my main file. I guess first, does anything work? So cargo, does anything work? So it's going to probably grab those two dependencies here. Definitely taking a while to run these dependencies. Not sure why that's so slow. Interesting, because I believe it's a pretty powerful machine. So I don't think it's a CPU issue, but out of curiosity, if we do htop, that's a 16 board box that is pegged on one CPU, which is weird. I don't think that's the bottleneck though. Maybe though. I don't know. I don't know if it's single threaded or not. If it is, then that could be the bottleneck. Cargo run. So if we go back to the documentation before, cargo run, cargo new, cargo run. Oh, I see. I did have the documentation here. Cargo version. Yeah, very weird that this thing's pegging out the CPU. I don't know if that's normal for cargo to be saturating, but only one core, right? It's only pegging one core here. So I don't know if it's a single threaded application or not. It looks like it's maybe done. So let's quit this. Wow, it's pulling in a lot of stuff. Weird. Okay. But so next step is that I need to use both of these. So the first thing that I'm going to do is look at the hello world example here, which is out of the box, something like this. Define it, simple program. So we're going to do this. We're going to use let's go back here. We're going to use that. We're also going to use the random module. And then what we're going to do, let's just double check the docs. So the docs, again, is a triple backslash there. So we can say build a given range takes an X and a Y. That's exactly what I want to build. Value generates exactly what I build. Nice. So let's see here. So to start with, we do derive. Version 1, and we'll call this no gift. Let's check the box here. Author version. name. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Okay, so now name of the person agreed, number of times agreed. I think we're going to need to build some integers. So there we go. Let's see here. We got the lower bound of the range and the upper bound of the range. So we're going to build a struct that's an X and a Y. The default value is 0, top. Okay, I like this. And let's again look at this docs here. So then we do a function that basically says parse the arguments and take in an X and a Y. So now we want to build generate a random number. So I mean, I might be able to write this without cheating. So if I go back to the playground, it's going to look something like this. I think it's going to look something like that. So function that generates, let's try this, that mutable RNG, thread RNG. Let's double check if that's what I was going to do. That is what I was going to do. And then generate a range. Let's see if that's what I was going to do next. Yeah, that is what I was going to do. Generate a range right there. Gen range. Yeah, between X and Y. Perfect. And now we just need to pass it into here. So we say let ops parser. That random number will be that. Print random number. Really? Now, how do I do a help menu though? Let's add some help. Helpers. So there's a book here. We got that. Where's the help menu? No. Tutorial. Defaults. Should help. How do you build out the help? Let's keep looking for help here. Quick to derive help. Oh, about. Does awesome things. Author. Oh, I see. So you do that. Okay. A random number between an X and Y range. That. Long about none. Does that work? Might. Let's see here. So if I say cargo run, two errors. Random. Oh, is it that cargo run? This is what always trips me up is how to run this thing. So you do cargo run dash 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 help. Nope, that didn't work. So this function takes one argument, but two were supplied. So if it takes one argument, but two were supplied, that's line 22. Random number generate X and Y. Let's look at the playground. So it says, according to this, it takes, because it's dot dot, you do this dot dot syntax, which I don't even know what that does, but that. Oh, that was it. Oh, I just had the wrong syntax. So generates a random number between an X and Y range. Pretty cool. So the help works. So I'm going to document this. And I'm going to say that's okay. 2 minutes. It's the output should be that, which is pretty cool. I feel proud of myself. Be able to build stuff in Rust. Now, in order to run this, though, what I want to do next is I want to say dash X and we'll say 1, and we'll say dash Y, be 10. Ooh. Pretty cool. I'm almost like a competent Rust programmer. Nice. And if I say between 5 and 5, ooh. Well, because that doesn't work. 5 and 6. There we go. Not bad. We'll do that. And that is the documentation to run help to run it. There you go. Now, I continue to be plagued by checking in bad code. I'm going to hope if I CP git ignore into endoclee and I say git status, that it won't blow up. So we'll just say git add, git commit. Well, before I commit though, let's figure out what I'm going to do next week. So that was definitely awesome. Let's see if we can build a command line tool that does some kind of web thing. So EP14 build a Rest CLI that calls out to the web somehow. There you go. Try that for our episode, next episode. So we'll go at it. And there you go. Not bad. All right. So in a couple weeks, I will continue this journey. See you then.